When I see you smile, I could face the world. Oh, I can do anything. What's up, everybody? Hope you had a good 4th of July. Just give me a sec. I'm going to post this up, paste it up, share it up on the other spots. How's everybody doing? Good to see everybody jumping on real quick. It's a Scott and Suki show tonight. It's just a Scott show because I'll tell you what, we've got a special celebrity co-host, my friends. Special celebrity co-host. And I'm going to bring her in just a minute. I'm going to give you some clues, see if you can guess who she is. Because, here on this program, we only go for the biggest, the best, the most talented, and the best looking, of course. So, not to sound shallow, but hope everybody had a very good 4th of July weekend. I know I did. I was upstate New York at sleepaway camp. I turned into a camper again. They closed sleepaway camp. So now the camp is turned into a hotel. So you go with your family, you do the activities. I played every sport in the book. I couldn't move. My back, my knees, my neck hurt, but I muscled through it. And everybody's loading up. Paula, Jennifer, Jesse, Deborah. Listen, before I bring her in, can you guys guess who my celebrity co-host is? Because we have an amazing show tonight. We got Tamara Braun from General Hospital, just won the Emmy Award for Best Supporting Actress of the Daytime Emmys. We've got Gregg Sgar. He's burning up the charts, taking the music world by storm. But, that would have just been enough. It would have been enough. But for me, it's never enough. And if Suki's not here, I have to replace her with someone who's equal, if not better. Sorry, Suki. So I'm going to give you a clue. This young lady has 30 films under her belt. 30 films. She's been in Broadway. She's worked with Burt Reynolds 5 times. Who wants to take a guess before I bring her in? Janet, Barbara, Donna, Helen. I see all you guys up there. Jennifer, Donna. Who do you think it is before I bring her in? I'll give you a hint. Last time she was on the show, she may or may not have said she had a crush on me back in the day. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds before I bring her in. Yes, Donna, General Hospital, Tamara Braun's coming up. Emmy Award winning. Anybody have any guesses? No, that's not it. Not it. Irene, wrong one. I'll bring her in. It's Mary Lou Henner in the house.
Well, I did say that I had a big crush on you, and I still have a big crush on you. But actually, you have old information because I've done over 60 films. So maybe,
60 films?
Yeah, including television films. And in fact, right now, I am in Vancouver, Canada, quarantining with my co-star, Candace Cameron Bure, who plays my daughter in the Aurora Tea Garden series. And so we're up here quarantining for 2 weeks so we can go back and finish shooting the movie we started before the quarantine happened. They pulled the plug on us on March 13th, which was a Friday the 13th. And we flew home on the 14th, and that was it. Now we're back here. So
I'm still amazed at the things that you remember. You can remember any day of the week and what day it was if I give you the date?
Yeah, for the most part. That's
all right. I'm gonna just give me the date that you were on with Suki and I earlier on. I know it's only going back a few months, but I don't remember. I couldn't tell you in a million years.
Come on, that was April 29th. That was nothing.
What day of the week was it, though? Tell me the day of the week.
April 29th was a Wednesday.
Was a Wednesday. Jesus, that's unbelievable. Right? And you were on with Suki and I. You were on with Suki and I on the morning show on Pix 11 back in New York.
Oh yeah. And you asked me last time. We need some new material, Scott. Come on. You said bring on somebody who, did all this stuff. So
Mary Lou, I can't remember what 4th of July was what, Saturday? Was that on a Saturday this year?
It was on Saturday this year, Scott. Okay.
All right, so listen, you and Candace, you're up there in Vancouver. Candace, of course, from Fuller House and Full House fame.
Brilliant, queen of Instagram. She's amazing. She is amazing. And we connected. First of all, we have the exact same birthday, April 6th. I mean, she's 24 years younger than I am, but I feel like she's my little birthday present. We're also moms, and we have a lot in common that way, the way we, to take care of our kids and stuff. And she had hers early. I had mine later. So we talk about that. We never run out of things to say. This is a real, be careful what you wish for, because we put it out there. Every time we do an interview about one another, we always say, oh, we never run out of things to say. And if we ever were on a desert island together, and so now we're on our desert island together.
Literally in Vancouver.
It's great.
So you guys are, once the quarantine's over, you're going to start shooting again, right? And which installment of the series is this that you're working on?
Number 14. They already have scripts for the next, I won't even tell you how many, but quite a few. And we're going to just keep doing them because people love them. It was like the number one on Hallmark for the murders and mysteries. And it's just great. It's really a gift. Yeah.
I love that you got that niche now with Hallmark, and they just, listen, who better than you?
They're incredible.
What's that?
I said, what a company to work with and they're wonderful people. Michelle Vick, all of them, and Joel Rice and Jim Head, they're all incredible people. So, we get a little gift.
And they make great greeting cards too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. In fact, second husband, Rob Lieberman, who's a director, he directed a lot of the Hallmark commercials. So,
oh, did he?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them, especially years ago. Yeah,
that's unbelievable. Now, up in this house, this quarantine in Vancouver, is it just the two of you, or is anybody with you guys?
We're alone. We're cooking, we're cleaning, we get together, we watch movies, we do, we have very similar energies because we have a lot of energy, both of us. And so we always, we're doing this together, but the house is big. So we have privacy and we get to work out and do whatever it is we want to do. She's doing Zooms. I'm doing Zooms. I'm doing play readings. She's doing things for, Lancers and so many other things that she's so involved with. Women's.
I have so many of the folks are writing. I don't know. Can you see the comments on your end, Mary Lou? The people writing in?
No, I can't see them. What do I have to do to see the comments?
You're asking the wrong guy. I have no idea.
Okay. Is there more?
I don't know nothing. I just work here.
What do they think?
Lots of the ladies love the Aurora Tea Garden mysteries.
Yay.
Love the Hallmark Channel. So many people are so excited you're here and you're on with me tonight.
Oh. Well,
they don't know.
Back too. I'll come on anytime you want me to.
They don't know I'm going to make you sing a little bit later on, but that'll, we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
And listen, Suki, I don't know if you know, Suki's been doing this show on TLC, this Fine Love Live, which I think we told you about when you were on last time.
Right.
It's turning into a huge hit. 5 million viewers on Monday night. She's making, matchmaking. I told her in Yiddish, it's called a shidduch, is what she's doing.
Isn't it a mitzvah? Isn't that called a mitzvah? My second husband, it was Jewish. So
yes, it's the mitzvah, but when you match people together, it's called a shidduch. And I just like to say it because it sounds dirty, but it's not.
But
she's real.
So yeah, I like all those words. Yeah.
She's really loading it up. So she's doing all these dating shows on TLC, and she's very busy. She's Suki. She's relaxing. She's exhaustion from all the 1 hour of work she has to do on Monday nights once a week. So she's taking it easy, and everything's good.
Yeah,
and listen, before we bring Tamara in, what's after you're done with the Hallmark stuff,
right?
What's next up on the horizon for you?
Well, I'm writing a book while I'm here, another book. It'll be my 11th, and I'm working on it, in between. I'm interviewing people and getting all the information together, and I'm very excited about this new book. So I'm working on that. I was supposed to do my club act all over the country. I was in New York on March 4th. I can't believe I was one of the last performances at 54 Below. I was there. I had an incredible experience. I got a wonderful review, maybe the best of my life. I got other bookings, and I'm supposed to go back to 54 Below on November the 8th. So we'll see what happens. That's going to be a Sunday, and
that's a one woman show type of deal.
Yes, I tell all these different stories and songs and everything that's important to me. So it's really
nice. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're singing some cabaret tunes. No?
Well, not, you mean from the show Cabaret, or their?
No, you know, like Broadway type
About
stuff.
my memory that my brother wrote. It's so funny. I was the first person to sing a certain song. So I tell that story. I do a song from Getting the Band Back Together, which is a Broadway show I did last year or a year and a half ago. And I get to tell like the story of my life through song, and a lot of really funny memories. I show videos. I sing a song about Taxi and show a great video about that. I sing a song about Dancing with the Stars and show a video about that experience. So all kinds of things.
Well, when the world is right side up and you could do that show, I want to come sit front seat.
You better, because I'll introduce you from the audience, in the audience, and you will.
Yeah.
If you love me now, you're going to love me even more then.
I can't love you any more than I love you right now.
Aw, this is so great.
All right, so listen, you ready for our first guest tonight?
I'm so excited because this is another girl from Chicago, like me.
I told you. I told you it's a big show. This thing's taking the internet by storm.
Big show. Yeah.
I am going to, this is not only a big show, but, I produce from over here in my little box down in my basement with my new brick wall that I brought from China.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a little lead up to her coming in. All right. You ready? Hold on. Because now I got to work. I'm going to work.
Okay. I want to see you seriously in action. I got it.
All right. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. And rolling.
I have to let you go. Okay? So you can focus completely
Boom.
on Oscar.
You know what? You want to break up with me? That's fine. Why don't you just have the guts to come out and say it? But don't go and sleep with someone else and say that you're doing it for me. It's like you're some sort of martyr. You're not. Okay? You're just a coward.
Kim, come on. You knew my history when this started. Okay? You knew that being with me was a risk. Okay? So I'm sorry, but I just have to end this. Okay?
Go to hell.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Go to hell and the walkout. Ladies and gentlemen, there she is, Tamara Braun.
Wow. You are so good. I'm not surprised you won the award. And it's not easy to look good in a soap opera. So
Thank you. Thank you.
Tamara, do me a favor. Just say, Scott, go to hell.
Scott, go to hell.
Nice.
I can if you want. I could scream.
I love that. Listen, I know everything that's going on that show because my wife makes me watch General Hospital for the last 15 years.
Yes.
So
someone who's made them at some point watch one of them.
Let's get right into it. Listen, you just won the Daytime Emmy Best Supporting Actress in a Drama, right?
I did.
That's not her first.
No, not her first. Because I believe you won the first one back with All My Children, right?
No, Days of Our Lives.
That's what I meant. You know what I meant. Night, Days of Our Lives. Oh no, that was as Ava Vitale, right?
You got it, Ava Vitale. She was a little off her rocker, which was a lot of fun. Mob wife. Well, no, she was not a mob wife. I played a mob wife, but she was daughter of a mob boss who kept her sequestered in her little compound and drugged up. So, she was going to go a little cuckoo.
But you are so good. And I'm telling you, of all the mediums that we have to, as actors, have to act in, I really think being a soap opera actress is like the hardest of them all because it's so fast, it's so furious. You're barely knowing your lines because of the scripts and the amount of pages you shoot a day. So it's so difficult to look like you're good, and you're great.
Oh, thank you so much. That means so much coming from you because I think you're great.
I've never done a soap opera. It's the only thing in my career I've never done, a soap opera. I was just never attractive enough for something to not be on a soap opera.
Yeah.
No. But it's the acting. I mean, it's, because how many bad acting people there, how many bad actors there are. So was it something, I have to ask you this, was it something that you were attracted to doing because you had all of this incredible training and psychology at the University of Chicago, at the University of Wisconsin, Madison, which is where my sister went. You're from Chicago, Evanston. I'm from Chicago.
Yes, I know. Chicago girls.
My son just graduated from Northwestern.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's, I mean, here you had this other kind of, and then you went to England and everything else. So what was it that attracted you to soap operas?
A job.
Oh, yeah, of course.
A job.
The money.
But you kept going back. So you must have felt like you mastered something in it. Like it really appealed to you.
Well, like I it's been very good to me. Soaps have been good to me. I think that I certainly had my thoughts about them when I was starting out, thinking that they weren't artistic, and there was a certain type of acting, especially in the 80s and 90s, that I think people associate with soap operas that wasn't really my cup of tea. But what I found out when I was when I got on a soap was that you didn't have to do that. No one was telling you had to be histrionic or do things larger than life. I mean, the 80s were larger than life to begin with, right? So I think that's what's that?
I said I was there, so I know about that.
Everything.
Yeah, you had the Luke and Laura wedding in the 80s too. I remember that one.
I know.
Tamara, when you won, was it kind of bittersweet because everybody's in their own homes, kind of like we're doing right now, instead of the big room? Where you kind of like, man, I wish we were in the arena right now?
No, I gotta tell you, it was so nice. Because first of all, I hadn't, been around my girlfriends or anything since the whole quarantine. And so they said they wanted to come. And I was like, all right, listen, there were, 4 of them. I said, we have to stay in the backyard, masks, the whole shebang. You can use the bathroom, but you're taking your shoes off, you're washing your hands. I was a crazy person. So it was really nice to have them. We got the CBS All Access pass to watch it, and I thought that we'd be able to watch it when they announced it at the live feed at 5 o'clock in Los Angeles, but we couldn't get it going. So you were out in the back, and I was in the kitchen grabbing some stuff, and then all of a sudden, 4 minutes after 5, my mom called me, and I'm like, hey, and I thought she was calling to say, did you get it set up? Are you watching? And I was like, hey. She's like, hey. I was like, are you watching? She's like, are you watching? And I was like, no, I can't get it going. I don't think it's on. Well, she's like, well, you won. And I was like,
oh. So that's how you found out. Wow.
So mom told me, which was really, really special and wonderful. And she's always been my biggest supporter, when I said I wanted to do this and not be a psychologist.
I know, that's how my mom felt too. It's like, oh, you could have been a doctor. I'm so happy you're in show business.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Mine wanted me to go pre-med also. I lasted about 80 minutes in a pre-med class. I went out.
Yeah, I think we did the right thing for each of us, right? We have to live.
Absolutely. Yeah, but that's so great. And also, you probably felt good not having to do all the hair and makeup and the uncomfortable shoes and the clothes and all of that.
And it's sitting there. It was so nice to hear from my mother, who I love dearly and loves me dearly and wants the best for me, and to be in. Then, I ran outside and I was like, I won! And I'm screaming, and jumping up and down. It was so fun. It was such a different experience, and yet it was so perfect.
And so you won that because you came back to General. You're playing a Dr. Kim Nero, right? But when I got roped in, you were playing Carly Corinthos, Sonny's wife.
Yeah.
Listen, all the women swoon over Sonny, right? My wife included. Did you have fans who were actually jealous of you? They would write you and say, they'd be pissed off that you were playing his wife at all?
Well, I don't know if they were pissed off, but yes, everyone wanted, ask me all the time, what's it like to kiss Maurice? They'd say Maurice. And I'm like,
Maurice,
right. His wife, Paula, kisses Maurice. But yes, so he's been the heartthrob, yes, of that show. So.
And it's been on forever. It's been on for such a long time. So you've got a real history there, and the fans raise other fans, and and it's going to be on for a long time. Now, what are you guys doing now? Because I'm very curious. Are you doing shows, or you're
I'm not on the show anymore? But yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not on it, but they are not. They're not back yet. The Bold and Beautiful went back. I believe, yeah, Y&R went back. And they're doing some interesting things, I hear, like some people are bringing their spouses or significant others to work to be their stand-in for the other people, or if there's any kind of love or touching scene.
Wow.
Oh,
I also heard that blow-up dolls are being used.
what? Oh my gosh. Well,
Nicely done.
I mean, we're talking a different genre now, right?
excuse me.
You know what? I read that same story about the blow-up dolls. I did see that.
That's crazy. Wait. So explain it to me so that people out there know. So they bring a blow-up doll to the shoot, and then they're kissing or they're doing a scene with the blow-up doll?
I don't know. I mean, I was asking the same thing. So I think in like a love scene in the bed, I'm like, there are other ways to work around this, people. Like, what are you thinking? And that's got to be noisy, right? For sound that can't be good, it's got to be squeaking and problems.
Wow.
So funny. And
So
you know what,
how are
Tamara?
you quarantining? How are you? Are you with your husband? Who are you quarantining with?
My significant other, he's not here right now though, because he had to go. He doesn't live in this country, so he had to go back for a bit to try and organize his work stuff. But yeah, I've been here. I've got my dogs who are. One is on the couch. I was afraid they were going to be really barky and obnoxious during this, but they were right before I came on. So I held them for a bit, and now they're chilling out. But we're good. We're hanging. We're doing our things. You know.
Tamara, was it weird? Because I saw the scene like when you first came back to General as the doctor, and Sonny opens the door with the new Carly, and is that weird for you and kind of rough to get it into your head that, well, now you're playing another character on the same show?
You know, it had been so many years since I had been on General Hospital. It had been like, I don't know, 11 years or something, 12 years.
No.
So that I left that a long time ago. When I left that role, it was no longer mine, Here you go to the next. And it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing that the character is so beloved that, I mean, there's been 4 of us. So, yeah, it was funny. And I thought that the writers did an excellent job of bringing me back as a different character, because the first lines were, I go over for Thanksgiving because my son and his daughter are dating. And the first lines are, "You must be Kim," Carly says to me, and I say, "You must be Carly." So it was like,
and I love that they had your hair kind of blocking you a little bit, and then you see it,
They go fade to commercial on that one right there. Fade to commercial. I saw that. I love it. When you
so that everybody can look at each other and go, "What?
Dum dum. When you watch TV shows, movies, right? You look at some of your favorite things that you love to watch, or even a show that you love on Netflix. Is there one show, and Mary Lou, I guess you can answer this too. Is there one show where you watched, or a movie where you were like, man, I would have been a great female lead in this one. This one would have been perfect for me.
All of them. What are you talking about? All of them. We always see ourselves in something. It's funny. I've been asked this question for many, many, many years. And for me, maybe because of my memory, I always think that I wish I had done something like a Peggy Sue Got Married, using that sort of, and that's an old movie, but to use like that memory stuff. But I wish right now I were on Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, because the wardrobe alone. And my best friend, Caroline Aaron, plays Mrs. Maisel, not Rachel Brosnahan. She plays the mother of the husband. Right. And she's amazing. And we've known each other forever. But the costumes and just the whole world that they create there is ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. I'll go with you. Can we play sisters or something on that? That would be awesome.
Mary Lou, I could see you playing Michael Keaton's wife in Johnny Dangerously. That'd be a perfect spot for you. That'd be perfect.
That movie got absolutely no love when it came out, and now it's like this.
I love that movie.
People love that film. Love it. It's great.
Love that. What do you mean? That's with Joe Piscopo and all those. I mean, that was amazing.
Don, who's the funniest person ever, and you'd never know from his work on This Is Us, but he's hilarious. Yeah.
Tamara, I read you actually. Was it All My Children with the lesbian wedding, the first lesbian wedding?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the woman who was in the scene, but you guys had the first lesbian wedding, same-sex marriage on television ever.
On daytime TV, yeah.
That's unreal.
It was wonderful. Yeah, Eden Regal played Bianca, and she was the first, I think she was the first lesbian character on daytime. Erica Kane, Susan Lucci's daughter. So they did a really wonderful job of making her the first lesbian to, you know, and having to address that storyline, because, you know, everyone loved or loved to hate, you know, Erica Kane, and then her daughter was such a sweet, wonderful woman that it was a brilliant way to address issues that some people weren't as open to addressing, and you know, and so then when they asked me if I would come and do that, I was like, I have to. Like, if I don't do this, then I'm going to be really disappointed and bummed out, because it's very important to me. It's just important in general, and yeah, it was so great. And I got to be in New York for 6 months and work, and it was wonderful.
That is great. I love it. And you know, I also saw you love doing karaoke with your family, right? I saw that online. I saw you playing bass at a karaoke family function.
Okay.
You can't hide from it.
Really dig up the old, you know,
Come on.
Not to embarrass you. At some point, he doesn't think he's had a good show unless a guest is doing this.
Well, you got a good show. No, we weren't doing karaoke, but we were being idiots. We were at the Grammy Museum. And so, have you been to the Grammy Museum here?
No.
It's wonderful. When everyone can get back to going to museums and living a normal life, it is a fantastic museum dedicated to the history of music, and there's so much interactive stuff. And so that's what we were doing. You could play the stuff, and we were pretending we were in a band.
I got fake news. Is what happened. That's what happened.
There.
Unreal. I will listen. You guys ready to?
I want to know, what is your go-to karaoke song? Because everybody has one.
Oh gosh, I haven't done karaoke in like 107 years. What would be my go-to?
Or now, if you had to think of one, I mean,
listen. You're on a show for $1 million to sing one song. What's that song going to be?
Happy by Pharrell.
Oh no, I figured out already.
For sure.
You what?
That's a crowd pleaser for sure.
Yeah, it's a crowd pleaser. Or like, you know, or something really ridiculous, you know, with my girls or something, you know, like, you know, I Will Survive or something silly like that. Yeah.
It's always on everybody's top 3 list.
Is that okay?
That question. I Will Survive is always way up there.
And what's yours?
I Will Survive is on my top 3. No, I love singing Ain't Nobody by Chaka Khan.
Okay.
And I love singing On the Radio by Donna Summer.
Oh, yeah, that's
I love singing, you know, I mean, like I'm so, lately I love Feel It Still. That's one of my new favorites.
I don't know that I know that.
No, yeah, I don't know that one. How's that go?
Can't keep my hands to myself. Yeah, do you know that one?
Yes, the new, yes.
On the shelf. In case my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh,
oh yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm over now, but I feel it still. You always have to give the title in anytime you sing, just so okay.
I'll do your backup for you. I'll just dance around.
Also, Moon Dance. If I'm not in good voice, I'll sing Moon Dance. You know,
Van Morrison.
Yeah, by Van Morrison. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above on your right. You guys ready to play What If?
What's that?
You two ladies ready to play What If? A little game of What If.
Okay. I don't know how it goes, but
I don't know this game, but we'll play it. Okay.
I just made it up 10 minutes ago before we came on.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Okay, great.
You ready?
Ready.
Tamara, if you were trapped in a car for 2 weeks with the radio only playing one song, what would that song be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Over and over.
Maybe Satisfied from Hamilton.
From Hamilton?
Can I have the whole soundtrack?
Satisfied. I picked that
the whole soundtrack. Is that asking too much?
No, he wants the one
No,
song. So I'm
one song over and over again in the car.
satisfied.
I'm gonna go with "I Will Survive."
Oh,
And that's like a, aspirational. Okay.
first
Exactly.
I was afraid.
If you're stuck in the car for 2 weeks, you're gonna wonder if you will survive. So you have to.
That's what I mean. It's aspirational.
Exactly, I know exactly.
Here's the next one.
Yep.
Mary Lou, what if you were stuck inside a movie theater for a month? The movie playing over and over again would be.
Let's see. Probably, even though I know this movie in my head, I can do it over and over again. It would probably have to be a musical, so it would be Singing in the Rain.
Oh!
Singing in the rain.
My favorite.
Tamara, what about you?
I just want to copy Mary Lou's answer.
Okay. You can. We'll sit together. We'll quarantine and watch a movie.
Movie theater. We're gonna watch that. I was gonna.
Unacceptable.
What is unacceptable? Damn it.
No.
That's how I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid. It was in our VHS box that we could pull out. That and Sound of Music and Gone with the Wind. But if I had to sit and watch one over and over again, maybe I'm gonna go with the Sound of Music then, because then I could keep. Oh, nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Deal with the Nazis. I mean, because that's light and.
We'll go with deer, female deer.
I've been working on the musical numbers of Singing in the Rain and learn Moses Supposes and all of those things perfectly, the tap routines.
Are those ever on
All right,
karaoke?
Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Tamara, if you were stranded on an island
Oh, I hate
with one celebrity, who would it be? One celebrity, athlete, celebrity, musician, whoever it is.
Albert Einstein.
Einstein, really?
Yeah. Why not?
Wow. I thought you were going to go with Alicia Minshew.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that would be so. We would have a lot of fun. I'm gonna go with Lish. Yeah.
See, I had to remind you of that one, right?
Yeah, her on. She'd be fun. You know.
Mary Lou, what about you?
Okay, well, only because I'm in this headspace, obviously. Well, first of all, Candace and we're together for 2 weeks.
You are stranded. That's true.
You are.
So we are together alone for 2 weeks. We're having a blast. Candace Cameron Bure and I, because we're quarantining before we restart our Hallmark movie that we were in the middle of shooting. But I would say, if it can't be Candace, I would say Lin-Manuel Miranda, just because I'm obsessed.
Oh.
I've always been obsessed with Hamilton, and now I'm even more obsessed watching the movie. You know, it's
LMM.
Amazing.
It's so amazing. And I hope that here, this is what I really have to say about Hamilton, and you've heard it here first, I think. First of all, I love it. I think it's great, and you get to see the original company. But how much have we all been spared bad high school performances, because now they have the originals to look at and model their performances instead of just wondering how they should do these characters. Just saying.
And it was done so well. It's so well.
I think revolutionized how we see film and theater. That matchup, that Venn diagram between the two, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the last one for you. Ready?
Okay.
Tamara, if you could pick only one, if you only had one kissing scene, one kissing scene.
What?
What did you say?
One kissing scene, who would it be, actor or actress?
Eden Regal.
Who?
Eden Regal, Bianca, my lesbian wife, because she had the softest lips ever.
Howard Stern would have loved that answer.
Of course.
What about you, Mary Lou?
Okay, I've kissed a lot of men in my life,
Burt Reynolds included.
Burt Reynolds, great kisser. But I have to say the best kisser, believe it or not, and I traveled on the road with him for almost a year and worked with him before, Tom Mopat. Shockingly so, Tom Mopat, the best kisser, and we had to kiss every night on can I not swear, but can I tell like a funny story? I tell the first
swear, you can do whatever you want.
Myself
he was on Annie Get Your Gun on Broadway with Bernadette Peters, and they asked me to replace her. I could, and I said, no, I want to go on the road. Nobody could believe it. But then he joined me on the road. And the first night he kissed the side of my mouth, but, sort of like grabbed me on the side. And I went, hey, you're not going to feel me up without a kiss on the lips. Don't think that that's okay. Just because I guess other people didn't want to kiss on the lips. I said, no, you're really going to kiss me. I said, because years ago, we kissed on a TV series anyway. You know, the Sybil show. I played like an ex-girlfriend of his. So yeah, Tom Wopat, great kisser.
Tom Wopat from Dukes of Hazzard fame.
Believe it. And
right?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Unreal. All right, Tamara, listen, before you go, I know, so General Hospital's in the rear view. What's next for you? What do you got coming up? Anything in the I know it's a tough time because most productions are shut down, but is there anything you got your eyes on coming up in the future?
I do, but you know, I can't say. But yeah, there's some talks about something right now, and it looks like it's going to start in August. And then there's also something which is like this for August. So who knows, you know? But who knows if we're actually going to be doing anything in August? So
and where? I mean, we're so lucky. We're kind of the test case here. So I hope it's in Vancouver.
No, it's supposed to be in LA, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I wanted someone to put that thing in your mouth and ask, and so I could figure out what you were saying. No.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Do you have that thing?
I have it in the other room. I can grab it if you want.
I want to see if I can guess one.
All right, hold on.
Oh, I don't even know what this is.
He puts this crazy thing in his mouth. It looks like a night guard, but it's like a bat. No, like when you get your teeth bleached or something. And
right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So silly. And I thought, oh, that would be better than actually asking me, like, what would you rather? And what are your favorites?
For sure.
Decisions.
So I got so excited when I found out you were a Chicago girl.
I was so excited when I heard you were going to co-host. I was like,
oh, I did my homework.
You're wonderful.
You know what we have in common, by the way?
Who? You and I? Me?
You and I. Besides Alicia and my boy Rich.
Yeah. What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the little ladies with the balls.
Yeah, I don't like to brag, but you know.
Okay.
Hold on, you ready?
Are your balls intact?
Oh, that is for
my balls are intact. Yes, thanks for asking.
Oh.
I know I'm 53 now, but my balls are intact. Thank you. Okay, you ready?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
I look like I'm going to get like a lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
That's what we were saying.
All right. Yeah. All right. Tara, see if you can guess this. You ready?
Okay.
Rod lets out famous quotes.
Wait, say that again.
Rod lets out famous quotes.
Raj works at Famous Coats.
No, I think famous quotes.
No.
Is the end.
It's Rod lets out famous quotes.
Famous quotes. You're right, Mary Lou.
Somebody blurts out famous quotes.
Rod.
Raj.
It's another name for Robert.
Oh, Rob.
Let's famous quotes.
Works at Famous Quotes?
No,
you had it.
Rob blurts out famous quotes.
Oh.
Okay, one more. We'll do one more.
Oh, I get one more.
Rubber duckies make rafts. Rubber duckies.
Yeah.
Rubber duckies make rafts.
Rubber duckies make
rafts. Rubber duckies make rafts. Rafts. You know, not a shower.
Rubber duckies take
I think I didn't know that you're supposed to have happy hour before you do this show.
Oh, yeah. That's a game to be played drunk. I'm telling you.
Yeah, me too.
Tamara, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, so much fun, you guys.
You don't want to, before you go, you want to tell us what's on the horizon? You whisper, not just whisper it.
Well, I actually cannot.
No. You can't. We know those things.
What's that?
No, when you can't, you can't. We know those things because sometimes, you know, people get upset if you're like blurting it out too soon.
Yeah.
Did your mom
know when it's signed on the dotted line? How's that?
Absolutely. You come back on with us?
Yes, I will. You're so much fun.
Tell your mom we said hello.
I will, and tell Lara I say hi. I thought maybe she was gonna pop in. So
Alyssa, I sit down in the basement by myself. Nobody visits. Nothing. It's like I'm quarantined.
Well, hey, it's like a nice place.
New brick wall.
Thank you, my dear. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Bye, Mary.
All
Bye, Scott.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Bye.
to meet
Bye-bye.
you.
What a cutie. Oh my gosh.
She's
And
great,
she's
right?
so good. She's so good. I was going through clips when I found out I was going to interview her. She's
She's a great actress. She's
I
gonna
know.
land wherever she wants, and she's gonna be an even bigger star than soap operas one of these days. But yeah, she's amazing.
She's the real deal.
Mary Lou, you having fun?
I am. This is a blast. I love this.
I told you this goes. It's a quick hour.
Oh, I know for sure. No, I didn't know about this mouth thing.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
called the game's called Speak Out. It's a fun game. Ellen always does it on her show. I think Fallon has it on her show. But you know what? If you're drunk, it's more fun.
Forget it. Yeah.
Are you ready for our next guest?
I'm ready for our next guest.
All right, our next guest is taking the music world by storm. And not only is he really very talented, but he looks like a rocker. I'm bringing him in right now. There he is, Mr. Gregg Sgar.
What's up, rubber ducky?
How are you, my friend?
Awesome, man. Nice to meet you, Mary Lou. What's up?
Nice to meet you too. Yeah.
It's nice to be. It's
Where
nice
are
to
you
be
right now?
young and good looking, right?
Oh, it's
I'm in,
people. Yeah.
you know it. I'm in my studio in a little town called Roseland, New Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah,
Roseland, New Jersey, not too far from Bon Jovi and Springsteen.
yeah. I just drove through Rumson where he lives. I think a couple days ago, actually. So
Yeah.
I was feeling it.
Greg, listen, man, I saw you online doing a video, one of these videos with all the boxes, and there were 5 or 6 boxes. You were playing every instrument and you were singing the song. How hard is that to do, man? How do you do that?
Well, after how long have I been playing? 15 years of playing. You record each individual part. Luckily, I have a studio, so I could record each individual part, audio-wise and video, and then just piece it together. The poor man's edit, I'll call it, in a little video editing software, and it'll take about 6 hours to export, and then we're good to go.
Nice.
So cool. Yeah,
Listen,
and then play so many instruments. I always love to ask musicians this. What was your first instrument, and what was your influence to pick up that instrument?
So I was at my uncle's house in Long Island, and he had this vintage, ridiculous Tama drum set. And I was like, oh, he's playing some Boston tunes. He's playing some Metallica tunes. And like, I want to do that. So I was like, let me play a little bit and see what happens. So I was 8 years old at the time. Uh-huh. And I fell in love with it right away. So the drums were the first thing I played. And then a week later, I picked up a guitar. And the rest is history from there. So right around the same time, yeah.
Wow,
that's amazing. Well, listen, I want to let you start playing, my man, because
right away. All right, throw me right in.
Amazing. What do you got for me? I know you got a cover or two. I know you got an original to go to.
Sure. Well, let's do the original first, I guess. It's
a
song called Signs, and it's not acoustic, but I will play it acoustic, and it's for my own project. I'm in 2 different projects, bands, if you want to call it. One's for myself, Gregg Sgar. And this will be released on July 28th. So it's a good little peek into what the song will be.
Awesome.
And
I'm going to bring you up full.
All right. You need me to give you a little sound check first?
Nah, just play it.
All right. On the other side of my head is a monster breathing. In the eyes of the beholder, you can barely see him. Don't you see the signs? Oh, don't believe the lies. Oh, no. I can hear the night saying, can you be alright? Don't you see the signs? I'm begging you, read the signs. Even when you're crying, look for just one sign. Please believe the signs. Doesn't anybody hear me? This is not so easy. Whoa, I'm just trying to write a story, but it's all too heavy. Don't you see the signs? Oh, don't believe the lies. Oh, I can hear the night saying you'll be alright. Don't you see the signs? I'm begging you, read the signs. Even when you're crying, look for just one sign.
Wow.
Please believe the sign. Yeah, please believe the sign. Don't you see the light, the light, the light, ooh, the light. Don't you see the sign? See the don't you see the sign? There it is.
Wow! Whoa, and not an easy song to sing.
No,
Amazing.
thank you.
Greg, last time I tried to get my voice up that high, I pulled out my back and my shoulders.
Oh yeah, man.
That was good, man. I was good. Got a lot of good feedback up on the board here too.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so open. I mean,
Right.
it's not easy. You know?
I pulled it off. I'm happy. Not too bad. I have cats here too, and I'm starting to get allergic. And like the older I get more allergic to my cats. I don't know where it's written where that happens, but so my voice is a little stuffy. But
cats and I do not get along. I can tell you that with the allergy.
Oh man.
All right, listen. What's the cover you picked for today?
Well, I have two. Like maybe we'll choose between two.
Okay.
Anybody like Bowie?
Mhm.
Absolutely. What else?
I'm a '90s kid too, so I like a little Chris Cornell. If you guys like
All
Chris
right.
Cornell, so
Which one do you want to say?
Mary Lou gets the choice.
there it goes. Fumble on the offense.
Jeez, okay.
I thought you fell off your chair.
Oh, that's what a fan I am. I'm like,
I love it. That's so funny.
okay.
Go ahead, Greg. The floor is yours, buddy.
Let's do a little heroes. I'm not sure if there's latency on this StreamYard on this stream, so maybe if you want to sing along, I don't know, Mary Lou, if you feel it. It's always a fun one. I wish I could swim like the dolphins, like dolphins can swim. So nothing can keep us together. Yeah, we can be them forever and ever. Oh, we could be heroes. Yeah, what you say? And I will be king. my queen. 'Cause we're lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we're lovers, and that is that. So nothing will drive them away. Yeah, we could be heroes just for one day. We can be us just for one day. What you say? Ooh. And what you say? We could be heroes, yeah. Yeah, we can be heroes just for one day. So nothing can drive them away. Yeah, we can be heroes just for one day.
Nice.
Excellent.
Wasn't that song in the movie The Replacements?
It was in like every movie, so I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
I
great.
love it, man. That's good. Listen, we got time for one more cover before we wrap this thing up. I'd love to. You can get one more in there if you want.
All right, why not? I will do. This is my exercise for the day right here. I'll do a Say Hello to Heaven. This is probably my personal favorite by Temple of the Dog, which is a Chris Cornell, one of his early projects, one of his many, but early ones. And so kind of, yeah, I think you'll dig it. Okay, here we go. Please, Mother Mercy, take me from this plane and along winded curses I hear over my head. Words never listen, and teachers will never learn. But I'm warm from the candle, though I feel too cold to burn. He came from an island and he died from the street. And it hurts so bad I can celebrate there, but he never said nothing to me. Yeah. Say hello to heaven, heaven, and say hello to heaven, heaven, yeah. New like a baby, lost like a prayer. The sky was your playground, but the cold ground was your bed. Who said poor stargazer? She got no tears in her eyes, but smooth like a whisper, and love feels almost with the tide. Now seem like too much love is never enough. Yeah, you better sink out another road, 'cause this one is ending up rough. No, say hello to heaven, heaven, say hello to heaven, to heaven,
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
And I know enough about
Like
singing to know that it's pretty amazing that you can use those full on rocker notes and then go to those like really super high soprano notes and everything else and the different places in your throat. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Thank you, Mary Lou.
And you're not hurting yourself.
And you know what? On this platform, it's not easy to sound good doing anything but speaking with these, streaming services. But Gregg, man, you sound good. I had the stroll across the bottom. Where can people find you? What do you got coming up once, people are allowed to congregate? You have some gigs coming up?
Yeah, we got them. I mean, I just signed a deal for my stuff. So we're starting everything this month as of literally today. So the whole PR process goes, the pre-promotion. So that song Signs, I played first. It drops July 28th. And you could get all the information on my Instagram.com/Gregg Sgar right there on the screen. And Facebook, Gregg Sgar, Twitter, Gregg Scarlotta. I had to put my full name because the verified would go away. I don't want that. So then and then just GreggSgar.com, and that's it. And my other band, 100,000.
You were great, my man. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, Mary Lou. Scott, thank you, brother.
Okay.
Gregg, you come back on later in the summer, right, bud?
You got it. All right, man.
All right, man. Enjoy. Wow, Mary Lou, he was good, huh?
Really good. It's so funny. I did that Broadway show last year, getting the band back together, and all the guys were all these rocker guys, and it was really something. You could see how you have to take care of your voice, otherwise you're going to just burn it out.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-year shelf life. But he's got training. I wanted to ask him about the training. It's really something.
It's amazing because we have so many people on this show. There's so many talented people just in the United States alone that don't get a look, that don't get a chance to be on. And really just so many. We've had so many talented singers on the show.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking for, just one shot to get discovered, to get that chance.
Absolutely. No,
listen, before we go, all right, because our negotiations between agents had you on this show for an hour tonight, and we still have 2 minutes left.
Okay, what do you want to ask me?
So I have a couple things I wanted to show you that I found over the weekend.
Okay.
Couple of fun things online that I thought were a couple of fun signs.
Wait, what is that?
Put your glasses on.
Okay. What does that say? I don't even know what that says.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I didn't put them up yet. That's just
okay.
So here's a couple of fun signs I found. Fencing, make new friends, then you could stab them. San Jose State University.
Okay, that's funny, I guess.
If I can wear a bra, you can wear a mask.
That's right. Well, you know what? I think that's sort of reverse engineered because people will be like, no, I'm not wearing a bra. I'm wearing a mask, so you can take off your bra. I don't know that sign is as clever as it could be. What is this?
Did you see this guy, Indian man, wears 4,000 gold face masks during coronavirus pandemic?
Oh, wow. But it's like this shape and set. Well, okay. I guess they ran out.
It almost looks like it's from like a golden turtle's back, right? It looks like the shape of a turtle.
Okay. That's kind of odd. Okay. Any more? No more? Oops. Hello. Scott, you disappeared.
We're back.
Okay, we're back.
Here we are.
No more?
Never fear.
More?
No, wait, hold on. I have a couple more. I hit the wrong button. The wrong button.
You hit the button like make Mary Lou really big. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I just everything went away.
Okay.
Let me see here. It may happen again.
Okay, but I
ask
you those questions. What's your go-to karaoke song? And what movie would you have on a loop for 2 weeks?
Here's my go-to karaoke. Tell me where this is from. You ready?
Okay.
I had a dream that life would be so different from this hell I'm living. Where's that from?
Les Mis.
Ah, nice. That wouldn't be my go-to karaoke.
No, I hope not. I was going to warn you. No sustainable for you, Scott. I'm sorry. No sustainables. If you're going to Les Mis, do comedy songs. Okay, what else?
I never claimed to be. No, you know what? If I got to do karaoke, I'll go to a Sinatra tune, little My Way.
Which one? Excuse me.
That's Life.
What?
Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew that I bit off more than I could chew. That one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's good. My Way. Great. And what's your movie? What's your movie for 2 weeks?
Oh, I'm going. Listen, I'm going. It's one of two. It's either Animal House or Blazing Saddles. I go Mel Brooks either way.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two of
Not
my
the
favorite.
Godfather? Not Godfather
No.
2? Now you're sick of it?
No, it would take up more time. You'd have to watch it less because it's 3.5 hours long or 4 hours.
I know.
But I could watch Animal House
Oh.
or reruns of Taxi. That's
Okay.
All
right. We'll make sure you have the DVDs and stuff.
Listen, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
This was fun. Anytime. Call me last.
It's good. You're literally on a desert island and quarantined in Vancouver, huh?
I know, it's so funny because we said that we'd never run out of things to talk about, and we don't. We're just
and whose house is that? That's just a rental house.
Airbnb. Can you tell? It's very.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's great.
And where is your roommate right now?
Where's my what?
Where's your roommate?
Oh, she's in a workout. She's doing like an Instagram thing. But next time, maybe she'll be on. If you.
All right, and it's only 5:30 by you, right? You still got the whole night left.
It's early. Yeah.
All right, Mary Lou Henner, the best.
Give my love to Suki.
Listen,
tell her thank you for the gift.
I'll tell Suki said hello. Everybody, all the folks on here loved you tonight. Mary Lou, thank you so much.
That's nice. That's always nice to hear.
Thank you, sweetie. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, for sure.
Bye. Bye. All right, Mary. See, I told you guys we had a great show tonight. Mary Lou Henner, Tamara Braun, Gregg Sgar, everybody working for you. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. Helen, sexy voice, Scotty. I like that. Tomorrow night we have a fellow by the name of Greg Warren, big comedian. By the way, tomorrow night's co-host, Phil Paz. Phil's going to be co-hosting tomorrow night as the concert summer series, the summer concert series. I don't know how you say it. That goes on tomorrow night here on the Suki and Scott show. I don't know if Suki's going to be back tomorrow night, but Phil will be here co-hosting entire time. I may just lay out, take a nap, let him sing, and it's just going to be a Phil kind of night. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We love you.